of New London Public Schools, who helped to open a food pantry for students. We also want to acknowledge Shoreline Periodontics and its Hearts of Gold program. They received the Live United Award for Innovation for a clever way to raise funds. Dr. Gregory Toback encouraged other dental practices to participate and to collect gold crowns, and they turned those gold crowns into $8,000 worth of cash for us. We here at the United Way believe that all individuals should have access to quality health care and ways to improve their health. That's why the United Way invests in another impact area called community wellness. In this area, nearly 43,000 people had access to healthcare services through United Way partner programs, and nearly 2,500 individuals have participated in physical activity and/or healthy food access or nutrition programs. The United Way allocated close to $1 million to programs that include health and dental clinics, home health care, mental health counseling, preventative health care, rehabilitation, and substance abuse treatment. In addition to programs funded through allocations, United Way is actively involved in the Eastern Connecticut Health Collaborative to move the needle on healthy eating, active living, and child well-being. And here to talk more about the impact the United Way and your donations are having on our community wellness is my friend, Stacey Lawton, CEO of Southeastern Council on Alcoholism and Drug Dependency.
Good morning, friends and colleagues, and thank you, Leanne, for the introduction. Again, my name is Stacey Lawton, and I'm here today representing SCADD, which is the Southeastern Council on Alcoholism and Drug Dependence. SCADD is a nonprofit agency that has been a United Way partner for almost 3 decades. We provide substance abuse and mental health treatment to the most vulnerable individuals in our community. Our programs include withdrawal management, which is also known as detox, outpatient services, and residential treatment. I'd like to share with you this morning a story of an encounter between a man struggling with his recovery and an employee of ours. It is written in the form of a letter to our agency. Dear SCADD, I'm a recovering alcoholic and drug addict. I'm writing to you to inform you of the inspiring young man under your employ who at the time I didn't realize was saving my life. He is employed at your halfway house. I apologize if I don't give you the correct name. Although he did introduce himself, my memory has suffered due to my addiction. I had been struggling. I did not want to give in to my addiction, not again. It would be the end of me, and I had no more runs in me. I needed to speak to anyone, but I had no one. I was only passing through town and noticed the SCADD sign on the building. I had heard of SCADD, and I had been through many substance abuse programs in my years. I had all but given up on people. I felt that all I could trust was myself. So I don't know why I did it, but I found myself at the doorstep of your halfway house. I was shocked when this vibrant young man answered the door, proclaiming to be the house manager of this house of alcoholics and drug addicts such as myself. I thought, how can this boy help me, untouched and bearing no scars of the disease? But again, to my surprise, he asked me in and asked how he could help me. I wanted to scoff at him, but something about him was inviting, sincere. I accepted his offer. Over the next hour, he just sat and listened. I vented to him my woes and struggles, how I had no answers and so desperately wanted a bottle of whiskey at that very moment. How I knew it would be the end of me if I did. How the end sounded frightening and inviting all at the same time. He simply listened. He could have just listened. Just his willingness to do that was enough. I felt relief and that I would at least make it through the day. Then this young man said something that I couldn't believe someone so young would have the knowledge to speak such words of advice. He told me I already had the strength to battle my disease. He told me to look back at any time that I had that was sober and asked me what did I learn from it. He asked me to think about every relapse, why did it happen, what caused it, and what did I learn from it. He told me that my alcoholism is a disease that ebbs and flows, that I will never be rid of it, but I could live with it and maybe even master it. He then said, a man who closes his mind to learning, who thinks there is nothing else to learn, is an idiot. And there it was. He had just broken down years of AA, years of treatment facilities, into a simple life lesson. So simple, but how it took me years to come to it. I write to inform you of this young man's extraordinary gift, of his patience and kindness. If not for his time, which he did not have to give me, I truly feel I would be dead and forgotten today. Now I am still sober, and my life progresses in ways that I never thought it could. I thank you for running an organization which has employees of such stature. Bless you and your employees of SCADD. Thank you from a brother in recovery. In this world of so many challenges, we all just want to be treated with compassion and kindness, dignity and respect. At some point in our lives, we all need someone to just listen and to offer validation. Kindness, empathy, validation, and hope. This is what our SCADD team member offered a struggling man on such a pivotal day in his life. These are the tenets of what United Way programs do in our community. Go forward today and be proud of the work that we do. It's hard work, but it's work that has impact and makes a real difference in people's lives. Thank you to the United Way for supporting SCADD and to all of our partner agencies that support our community every day.
I've been a part of many of these campaign celebrations. I think whoever's idea it was to have the agencies come up and give feedback. I know I'm feeling inspired. I'm sure many of you are feeling inspired hearing some of the stories of how what the United Way does is helping our community. A strength of this community is in its collaborative nature. There's a network connecting us together and therefore lifting us together. For that reason, we're presenting the Live United Award for Community Collaboration to the City of Norwich. Please join us on stage to receive this award. I believe the mayor's here. Not only did the City of Norwich fundraising campaign increase from the prior year, but the city also engaged in United Way activities in many additional ways to support their community. Mayor Nusham spearheaded an effort to sponsor 4 of our mobile food pantry distributions in Norwich in memory of Jason Vincent. 54 community volunteers, City of Norwich employees, and friends and families of Jason volunteered and helped in those distributions. There was also the benefit event at La Stella Pizzeria to help with that cause. Thanks also to Leanne for her help with that overall effort. The City of Norwich is a Tommy Toy Fund host, helping to make the holiday season brighter for families in need, and they're actively involved in new capacities to increase financial stability for Alice households in the City of Norwich. Additionally, the community-wide Uniting for United competitive food drive provides a significant donation to the food center. Thank you to the City of Norwich, all the businesses and community members.